This is Chris with Optimized Wrestling Systems. Today we're going to be getting into the Stonewall D. The first thing we want to talk about when we mention the Stonewall D is you got to understand and appreciate the power of it. Now, just having your own defense is a game changer. Right? For one thing, it shows that you as a coach or a parent or as an athlete that you're organized and you've got a plan. Most people, 98% of the schools running around out there, all the high schools in particular, they're not using any particular defense. They're just going shotgun style, whatever, random, and every year it's different. Everything changes, so really nobody ever gets the niche. So as soon as you put in one defense, and this one's going to be the Stonewall defense, everything changes for the better. Everybody on your team, including your coaches, your staff, the parents, and everybody's going to know, hey, we use the Stonewall D. Now, what that's going to do for you is going to allow you and everybody to move further and faster all the time. See, when you're using one system or one defense, everybody improves and everybody's on the same page, everybody's using the same terminology. So I think it's obvious, everybody can see that is going to allow you to move twice as fast, easy. So just understanding that is a big part of it. And if you get that, now we can move on to more and better things. But the value of it is just implementing one particular defense. Now, what we want to do is bring respect to the defense side of wrestling. Most people spend a lot of time, and rightfully so, on how to teach offense and how to practice offense, and they've gotten really good at offense. And offense definitely has the majority of the attention. But because of that, of course, you're going to need a defense. And although people don't really like talking defense as they do about offense, the fact of the matter is, offense will get you points, but defense will win you matches. And that's what you have to sell to your kids, that okay, I can win a lot of matches with my defense. And once you get kids who are respecting and becoming inspired to become a master defensive wrestler, now you've got them. Okay, so what we're going to do and what you're going to do with the Stonewall D is you're going to build that mentality, that philosophy into your culture. So defense is now going to have a new place. All right, so that's one of the biggest things. Now, the Stonewall D, as soon as you put it on in there, you're going to reduce your takedowns in half. Now that's an incredible number, I understand that. That is a crazy number, but as soon as you get to see the details and such, you'll understand why we can do that. A lot of defenses, a lot of the basic parts of defense that people call defense is it's generic, okay? And a lot of it's not optimized at all. So small little tweaks here and there will allow you to make big differences in your overall wrestling. One of the beauties of the Stonewall D, okay, is the specialization part, okay, and we've really honed it down for you, so you don't have to. We've done all the legwork, and it's done. And to give you an example, all of our defense, the entire Stonewall defense, you can break down, or we broke it down for you into 5 words, okay, and that's how specialized it is. And you got to remember, those 5 words, there's a lot of work and pre-work that went into this, so the power of it is much greater than it's going to seem, but hopefully because of the fact that we've got it down to pretty much a science, you'll have faith in it and understand, you know what, this does say a lot in a little. And I made a little prop for you here to help you guys learn them. We've got the entire defense down to 5 words. And as it may be, we've got all of them starting with the same letter S. So your 5 S's of defense, and most of your coaching, if you're a coach or you're a parent or you're teaching yourself, the biggest part is the remembering. You want to simplify it for your audience so that they can get it. Even a non-wrestler could understand this defense. All right, so that's how honed it is. The entire defense in 5 words is what you're going to use, and that is the sprawl and the stuff and the square and the spin and the score. That's all you need to know. All right, now we're going to go ahead and break that down for you, but this is right here. This is a great teaching tool, and we're going to send you one of these too. You can put this up on your wall so that you can remember and your kids can remember, and we'll probably even put it in your school colors if you like. Okay, so that's the power of the prop right there and the power of the Stonewall D. It's very, very potent. Then, if I could direct your attention right here just to our picture here, all right? We've got a great wrestler, Kurt Angle, world champion, Olympic champion, wrestling the Bulgarian here. And this is a beautiful example of the stone wall and an example of how a picture is worth 1,000 words. So you can show this to your kids, you can show this to your team right there. They're going to get that, and very well. We're going to send you one of these posters, not the frame too, but the poster, so you can put it up. And we're waiting we got to get permission from our buddy Kurt Angle there, and if we don't get that, we'll put up another picture. But part of that, we want you to post that in your wrestling room so the kids are reminded all the time what a perfect sprawl looks like. And this is a perfect sprawl. So we can break that down, and every time your kids walk by that, you're going to see, even if you didn't teach what we're going to teach you, if you hung this poster with perfect technique like that, it's an eye-catching poster. Your kids they're going to copy that, just like so. And what you can see here is, if you understand wrestling, which I know you do, okay, because of this arch here, that's the stone wall. This is the stone wall. This is impenetrable right now. Now, if he wasn't in perfect position, he would be penetrable. You could get in there. But because of this thing right here, because of this position right here, what you can see, if you can fast forward this, even if you're not a wrestler, if you fast forward this, you'll notice the more he goes, okay, the answer is easy. The more he goes forward, the more he goes downward. And that's the only way to go. And that's the beauty of this. And this is why, our research has gotten down to it where we know the number one thing you can do to improve your defense is learn how to hit the stone wall right there. So become an impenetrable force of nature. You can learn a picture is worth 1,000 words. And, we hope that will help you on your way.